I'm Pastor Todd, and this is your Truth in Two for today. Back in the days before refrigeration, in order to keep things cool in the summer, they would create these buildings called ice houses, where they would take and go to the creek in the winter, and they would break off these large chunks of ice and bring them to the ice house and cover them up with sawdust, and there could keep, things a little bit cooler in the summer. One day, a man was working in one of these ice houses, and he lost his watch. And he brought all his friends, and they tried to find the watch, and nobody could find the watch. And then a little boy came in, and he went in there all by himself, and he just was there for a few minutes, and he came out with a watch. And they all said, "How did you find that watch?" And he said, "It was really easy. I just laid down in the sawdust. I got really quiet. And pretty soon I heard tick, 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 tick. And I followed my ears and I found the watch." That's such a great thought, isn't it? The world is so noisy. And God sometimes, he speaks in a still, small voice. And with all the noise around us, we can't really hear him. And yet the scripture says, "Be still and know that I am God." We need to just slow down and be quiet and listen for the voice of God. When Elijah was asking God to speak, God showed up in a whirlwind and an earthquake and a fire, but there was no voice. Then he came in what the Bible called a still, small voice, and he spoke to Elijah. If you're not hearing from God, maybe you should just be quiet and listen. Then you'll hear what God has to say. And that's your Truth in Two for today.